Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to add realistic, eye-catching shadows to your images in Photoshop 2024. Whether you want a subtle depth effect or a dramatic pop for your artwork, these tools will help you transform any layer with just a few clicks. By the end, you'll know how to make anything in your project look professionally shadowed and really stand out. So let's jump right in. The very first step is to zero in on the layer you want to add a shadow to. Make sure you've selected it in your Layers panel. That little blue highlight should appear. Now, here's a simple but powerful trick. Just double-click that layer. Don't single-click or right-click. Double-click right on that layer thumbnail in the panel. This opens up the Layer Style dialog box, your control center for all sorts of awesome effects, including shadows. Inside the Layer Style window, you'll see a whole menu of options running down the left side. Look for Drop Shadow and click on it. This is where the magic happens. Immediately, you'll see a basic shadow appear on your image, but don't stop here. Let's make it look just right. At this point, take a little time to play around with the available settings. First, focus on the Angle slider. The angle determines where your light source is coming from. Think of it like the sun casting a shadow in real life. If you want your object to look like it's lit from the upper left, set the angle up there. For a lower right light source, swing the angle accordingly. It's fun to experiment. Just imagine how objects cast shadows differently at sunrise versus midday. Next, let's adjust distance. This controls how far the shadow sits from your object, almost like deciding if it's hovering above the background or pressed flat against it. For a subtle, grounded look, keep the distance short. If you want your object to seem like it's floating, try pushing the distance higher. Don't worry if it looks weird at first. Every image is a little different, and you'll quickly see what suits your project. Move on to Spread. Spread changes how sharp or soft the edges of your shadow appear. A higher spread means a bolder, harder edge, great for comic-style graphics or bold designs. Lower the spread for a gentle fade, which works wonders for photos or more realistic artwork. The Size slider lets you control the blur or diffusion of the shadow. Crank it up for a soft, wide glow, or bring it down for a concentrated shadow that hugs the object tightly. Think about what you see in nature. A big, soft shadow might be like the shade under a cloudy sky, while a sharp, small shadow could resemble a sunny day. Here's where you can get creative. Add some noise for a textured, grainy shadow that works well in vintage or gritty designs. And don't overlook blend mode. Try switching from multiply to something like overlay for a unique tint or blending effect. If you want your shadow to be more subtle, just lower the opacity slider. This is perfect when you need a milder effect that whispers rather than shouts, especially for product photos or portraits. Once you're happy with your settings, take a moment, maybe toggle the eye icon to compare the before and after. Simply press OK. Your shadow is now set and ready to go. Remember, you can always jump back into layer styles later and tweak these effects. Photoshop keeps it non-destructive, so nothing is set in stone. That's all there is to it. If you found this tutorial helpful, please hit that like button, and feel free to drop your questions or shadow tips in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more Photoshop tricks and tutorials. Happy editing, and I'll see you in the next video.